Hello guys, and welcome to episode 30 of my Stellaris playthrough, playing as the Schistocerca Alveare, and today we are going to go to war with the Uvzad Union and maybe another unlucky faction like the Neborite Union, the Nation of Athas, or the Kickslufran Galactic Hierarchy. But we'll have to wait and see for that because the Uvzad are coming first. At Jana, I did realise that we are not utilising this engineering research, so let's go ahead and build a research station there. And are there any other places? I guess we could build one here now. I hadn't built one at this place for a long time, mainly because one research is not worth one energy for the majority of the game. But when we have so much excess energy, it's actually worth doing. So that's okay. I think there was somewhere else where that was the case. What's going on here at Testimir? That planet could have a research station put on it. But unfortunately, there's already these aliens. Although we could investigate them apparently. No? I thought by clicking the investigate button, it might take us to the special project, but it did not. I think it's definitely bugged, which means I can never get rid of any of these mining stations, which is really frustrating. But oh well, that will just have to do for now. Now let's manage the docile slaves here. I don't want to grant them independence. The docile slaves is the one I was worried about. We need 50 influence and we can do special treatment. That will take their current faction support down to 0. So we won that last war. We currently have max energy. Maybe we could pump energy into some sectors. I'm not sure if they need it though. Probably not. No, they don't. They definitely do not. They hopefully will be using up some of these minerals though once I complete these two researches, because those researches give us extra levels for power plants and hydroponics farms, so they're going to be upgrading them on all of their planets hopefully, and that will use up thousands of minerals. But they have all those stockpiled, so I won't have to send them any more. But there we go. We could build up our fleet. I think I might do that. We'll build some more destroyers. Destroyers are incredibly important for my fleet, I believe. Just because they block so much of like the initial attack from like rockets with the point defense systems. They have a lot of versatile weapons. So we'll build like 3 at every system. And we're currently colonizing Safe Prime. So we have arrived at Okul. I'm actually going to go to Kota because that one will allow us to jump directly to Tiuz. And we will declare war on the Uvzad Union. And we will tell them to leave that planet.
Construction complete.
Is there a way to do that?
Complete.
I might just have to make them seed it and then purge them. So we'll humiliate to get the 100 influence. And we will confirm that war.
Complete.
That 38,000 can travel straight to that system. We will get the transport fleet to follow up. You're probably wondering why I'm not colonizing these planets.
Fleet detected.
But that's because any one of these causing me to border with the Forgotten Empires will start a war. So I'm going to want to avoid that at all costs. There was what, 39 strength Corvette there jumping to that system. They use hyperspace. Shouldn't be a problem at all.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Oh wow. That poor research station. Look at all those rockets. Oh my god. I don't think they're even going to get there before that gets destroyed because of the lasers. Oh lord.
Situation log updated.
Goodbye.
Colony established.
Now one thing I was thinking was maybe we could find more research projects for my science ships. Not sure.
Station under attack.
The planet has been colonized though here. I will probably colonize the one next to it as well with a colony ship. So let's build another colony ship after we've finished with the destroyers.
Situation log updated.
I think that destroyer or corvette got absolutely wrecked. I think we'll tell one of these science ships to go and research that afterwards, wherever it ended up. I've lost it now. Where did it go? Well, we can hopefully research the system. Actually, we'll add this one to the queue. Research projects in system. And there was another one somewhere, but I've lost track of it. So yeah, what we want to do is bombard Kraal and then invade with the transport fleet. So we have some unemployment. So let's get a slave processing facility there. I think that's probably the best bet, and then we can enslave these guys. That will actually make them more productive. We don't want that transport fleet to engage first, so I'm just going to keep them near tiers 2.
Fleet engaged.
We'll tell them to enter orbit there, maybe. I don't know why that's pushing me back to the other place. Enter orbit, there you go. War declaration. I don't want to do that, Kraal Sovereign Tribes. I think I'm going to destroy this Kraal Sovereign Tribes next. Because they keep offering me that deal and I do not want it. It's just annoying. So they've added themselves to my kill list. Which is unfortunate
System
for them.
complete.
Because that means they don't have long in this world. Or galaxy, should I say. Because that's basically the stakes. And yeah, let's repair this fleet and get them in orbit while we're not using them. See, they asked it me again. Go away.
Situation log updated.
So let's get a spaceport going here. Probably going to get a missile defense system.
Situation log updated.
Build one there. And this one's fully upgraded. It hasn't had the add-ons. So the Valon civilization encountered. We have detected the presence of a pre-space alien civilization on Gludge High. There is evidence that they have harnessed the power of the atom, and nuclear weapons may be prolific among their many divided nation states. The possibility of a sudden self-inflicted extinction event is high. We should consider building an observation post above their world to study them more closely. So, where's that? Gludge. Okay, maybe. Though it's not in my borders, so
System survey
I'll
complete.
probably avoid doing that for now. That scientist is now level 5. Does that mean he can research that? Yes, it does. Okay, so he can go straight there, then he can go to tiers afterwards. And he can also survey this system. And that system as well. And that system as well.
Construction complete.
So that planet is disintegrating.
Construction complete.
And we will go for the full orbital bombardment. Looks like we already are. This beautiful fleet doing so much damage to this planet. So we are already at 63%. I believe that means we can already destroy them. Nope, not quite, because they would be annexed. And after we've invaded the planet, I think it'll just go to 100% anyway and we'll win automatically. So let's watch this battle. Looks like the garrison troops are disintegrating,
Under attack.
as expected.
Situation log updated.
My slaves and invaders are just too strong.
Enemy planet secured.
Okay, let's embark all. And that's 100% war score. So we will negotiate. Force demands. And that's it. So they were forced to surrender. Defensive pack ended. That's good. And we're going to go on to this planet here. And probably just kill them all. So we will purge all population on that planet. It is actually a continental world. So what we can do is pause it quickly. And I will take a population from Schistocerca, resettle them on Kraal. We'll take one off the research. Great. Then what I'll do is add that to the sector. The Savrak sector, although it's a pretty big sector now. Maybe it needs a new sector. Let's just give it to it for now. Okay, that will do. And that should sort itself out. So system surveyed. Defensive packs ended with the interstellar Lalendra empires. And that's great. We got 100 influence from that as well, which is fantastic. So that will allow us to colonize a new world. Once we build the colony ship, of course. Which is currently building at Schistocerca. So that's that war done. Now we can have a look at the Kraal sovereign tribes. Do they have any deals? Declare war. What will we do? Seed planet and humiliate.
Research complete.
We will confirm that. I will take the fleet that is there straight to their home planet and finish them off. Need to merge all these fleets. And we need to get my army over here as well to invade the planet. New research available. Maybe we should get the observatory. That improves physics, society and engineering output. Will it help us research things quicker? It's a rare research that we didn't get yet, but doesn't cost very much. So yeah, I might just get that. It's only going to take 10 months to complete. So the Kraal sovereign tribes are not long for this world. I'll probably just destroy them. I won't take the planet. Well, I'll seed the planet and then I guess I'll move a Schistocerca pop onto it and then
Hostile fleet engaged.
and then destroy the rest of them, like just kill them off. Unless they are collectivists. Yes, they are actually. So we could just enslave them anyway. They probably wouldn't care too much.
Engaged. System survey
It's an ocean world. So ideally we would want to use their pop. Or not have the planet at all, because the Schistocerca do not like ocean worlds.
Special project complete.
So, archaeological project complete. The archaeological expedition we sent to something has returned. Very little remained of the First League research base they were sent to investigate, but judging by its isolated location, we suspect that the research conducted there was of a dangerous nature, possibly involving dimensional travel or advanced bioweapons. A recovered data disk from the Academy of Sciences has offered some insights into how the scientific community of the First League was organised. So we get 150 physics research gained and a First League artifact. Let's actually upgrade all these power plants. No, we don't want to purge, we want to upgrade. Since we now can. And we'll do the same on every planet. Hopefully my sectors are doing this as well. Ah, yeah, somebody said you could right click and just click it like that. I should do that more often. So much quicker.
Situation log updated.
So just right click it,
Attack.
click on the one you want, and it will do it much quicker.
Situation log updated.
Let's enslave that population to get 4 food instead of 3. We shall get rid of that quicksand basin. We will get rid of that mountain range.
Hostile fleet engaged.
And this doesn't have a power plant, so let's build one. So, the Kraal sovereign tribes. We are in battle again with a construction ship.
Situation log updated.
Ideally, I just want to bombard the planet. We've got full bombardment going, so that will be gone in no time. And this army can land. I gave them the general with minus upkeep. That's not ideal. I think I might change him for that one. But that's job done anyway. They have come under my control. So, now what we want to do is build a spaceport. Why not? We will go to the surface here and we will enslave all the population. They were recently conquered, which is not making them happy at all. But they don't mind being enslaved. So once the recently conquered thing goes away, that will be awesome. We can build some good buildings here, so let's go ahead and do that.
Construction complete.
And what is this? A monument to purity. Plus 10% happiness. Nice. And let's clear all of these blockers so that they can reproduce, because that Kraal population should be pretty useful. Now we do have too many planets. Let's go give this one to this sector here. So if we go to planets, we should be able to add that. Looks like we can't. Looks like it's time for a new sector. And what I'll do is blast them with resources. And you can see my sectors have used up thousands of minerals since I got those new researches. But I'm just going to stockpile this one now, and I'll make them industrial focus for now. We could recruit, well, I was going to say we could recruit another governor, but we're already at the 14 out of 14 leaders, so maybe not. Let's just unpause, and that can be our new sector. We will add to that with planets from the nation of Athas, the Adnaran Confederacy, the Kiilstofte Galactic Hierarchy, and that should all be okay.
Debris analyzed.
So repairs complete on our big fleet. These guys will need repairing, so let's go do that. All of these construction ships, if they have nothing to do, can orbit, although at the moment we do have stuff to do. Plenty of things to build around Scythe. Also over here at Yerba, we may as well get that research station since we are getting 270 energy per month, which is a lot more than I've ever really had. And this science ship, what do they want to do now? Well, I guess there's all of these systems around these wormholes that I can survey. So may as well go and do that. And this colony ship. Well, I'm thinking about colonizing one of these planets. That's an arid world, which is quite large. So I might take advantage of that. We will land on that food tile just here.
Construction complete.
It's a mix of benefits between having 3 tiles adjacent and having the 1 food. I was tempted to put it on the 2 food just so that we get a better start on the planet, but I think that one's best. And then what I'm going to do from there is we can build at Hithram, Nixahel, and add them to this sector. So that spaceport can be fully upgraded before I hand it off. And so can this one. Then at Verlpetred, let's go ahead and give them the solar panel network, the hydroponics farms. And then we may as well go to crew quarters. Engineering bay. Combat assembly yards, destroyer assembly yards. I think that'll be fine. Fills up that queue. Uses up a lot of minerals. That's fine. So scientists are leveling up pretty quickly since I have them surveying again. And now I may as well upgrade these fleets. So let's do that. I think what that's going to do is give us the new types of lasers, which we have since unlocked. Are we researching any new weapons though? Only the Stormfire autocannon, but we're not even halfway to researching that yet.
Debris analyzed.
So now we need to decide who we want to attack next. I'm going to jump into the contacts. We will go to the nation of Athas. And I'm so glad a lot of these federations broke down because it's made it so much easier for us. Although the nation of Athas is in a federation with the Neverite Union, the Demander Commonwealth and the Adnaran nation. What about the Kiilstofte Galactic Hierarchy? Non-aggression pact with the Laganchoose nation. So yeah, we can attack them next. Take over some of their planets. Wipe out the rest. What planets do they actually take? Tropical worlds. Now, tropical worlds aren't too bad for me. I just don't think I can colonize them yet. Or can I? Are there any around here? Tropical world. Where even is that planet? Ah, it's here. Okay, never mind. So for us, a tundra world for the Schistocerca. Yeah, okay, so this is great. So it means all the Kixlu-Fran planets I can take over and then plant with one Schistocercan population and then purge the rest. It depends actually, because what kind of population are they? I think that's the main question. Need to see their ethics, really. Now, what's this? A particle lance. These heavy energy weapons fire focused particle beams that cause massive damage. The size of the emitter array limits their use to large turret mounts. I guess we'll get that, because for battleships, those particle lances would be very, very good. Let's make sure that these have a couple more upgrades added, so we'll get solar panels and orbital hydroponics farms for as many as possible.
Complete.
And we can do that in our sectors as well, if they don't already have them. I think most of them will do, because it seems the AI does build the solar panels and the food for every planet if you upgrade the spaceports for them.
System survey complete. Anomaly.
Ooh, an anomaly. That's the first in a while. Let's go ahead and do that. But unfortunately, guys, it has been my time. So I think what I'm going to do is leave it here. But just before I leave it, actually, I'm going to set up these mining stations to be built with these construction ships.
System survey complete.
Okay. So all my construction ships now have orders. Fantastic. But yeah, that's it for now, guys. I'm going to pause it here. We've made good progress. We've destroyed the Kraal sovereign tribes and the Uvzant Union. We are purging, or will be purging, the population of the Uvzant if we haven't already. And the Kraal sovereign tribes, the Kraal are actually collectivists, so we can just keep them enslaved once the conquest, recently conquered modifier is gone. But yeah, that's it for now. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.